From Victor Zammit pictured. Psychic detectives, gifted psychics, and mediums, who produce relevant physical evidence and help the police solve crime. What senior and other police officers state about forensic psychics. True, only some very special and gifted psychics and mediums have the psychic accuracy skills, ability, and the talent to help the police solve crimes. In a sensing murder show, a television station tested 100 psychics. Only 5 of those 100 tested were found to be gifted forensic psychics in Australia. The same percentage was found in New Zealand. The American counterpart is estimated to be approximately similar. Police should at all times work with a psychic or a medium who has a successful, proven track record as a psychic or a medium. In 99% of the cases, good to excellent results are guaranteed. What follows are what senior, highly experienced police officers themselves said about psychics, confirming that gifted psychics and mediums produce physical evidence to help the police to close police files and cold cases. See below. It is accepted there are some police who do not seek the assistance of gifted psychics and mediums, and are left with many unsolved crimes. The only reason why other more intelligent, more insightful, and more open-minded police officers seek the assistance of gifted psychics regularly is because these police officers have repeatedly been successful in obtaining physical evidence from gifted forensic psychics and mediums to solve crime. The public can see that those skeptical debunkers who are trying to attack forensic medium Alison Dubois and other gifted mediums and gifted psychics are deluding themselves. The police, until they work with a psychic, are usually very skeptical. The police here are quoted in their own words, how the psychics and the mediums gave them critical, physical evidence, e.g., where to find the missing body, and occasionally who killed the victim, to close the cases. What follows was taken randomly from television documentaries, including the very successful Psychic Detectives and Psychic Investigations, seen ESP productions on cable and mainstream television. One case only here. Philadelphia police deputy, brilliant medium psychic detective, her name is Valerie Morrison. She was contacted by Detective Frank Martin of Philadelphia Police Dept. His case went cold. A Sheila Turner, 21-year-old Olympic hopeful female athlete, failed to return home one night. Detective Martin and Detective Jim Doherty had no more clues, so Detective Martin was able to contact gifted psychic Valerie Morrison. A recommendation from the FBI. Police initially thought that the missing person ran away with a boyfriend, like most missing young females in the area, but the psychic said no, she was murdered. The psychic also took on the feelings of the missing victim, and stated there was enormous fear, in darkness, in tree growth, shoes and jacket missing, buried in a shallow grave near a religious fountain/statue, trauma to the head. The attacker knew the victim. The psychic in trance asked the mother, "Where did you put me?" The mother screamed with panic. It was enough for the police to focus on that. And very soon afterwards, the mother confessed she had shot Sheila in the head. She was found guilty of murder, and is doing time, 15 years. Detective Martin said, all the information given to us by the psychic was 100%. Well done, Valerie Morrison. Absolutely brilliant. From the television series Psychic Detectives. So the crime-solving abilities of this gifted psychic, Valerie Morrison, come FBI recommended. Have you got that, dear skeptics? Here it is again. The crime-solving abilities of this gifted psychic, Valerie Morrison, come FBI recommended. Mainstream people accept this as common everyday fact, without even blinking, for a few reasons, and one major is because when the FBI recommends somebody, that is serious stuff, serious, conservative reality. Then the police records, the court records, the convicted offender in prison, serving 15 years, and how ESP elicited a critical confession from the murderer, just adds one more dramatic paving stone in the growing continuum of police using gifted, forensic psychics to put offenders in prison. So this is average everyday reality for mainstream people. That likely 50% or more of people daily experience telephone telepathy, proven in large-scale studies in call centers, enables their happily accepting the work of forensic psychics. Then along come the self-styled skeptics, devotees of James Randi, online pseudoskeptics. Eminent British journalist Robert McLuhan writes the skeptic literature is full of alleged exposes and alternative explanations, which when scrutinized amount to nothing, and only exist in the imaginations of the skeptics. So dear skeptics, you are here invited to enter your alternative explanations here below as to how you would explain away and dismiss the FBI successfully employing gifted forensic psychics to put criminals in jail. Just to get you started here, a few of your common insistent alternatives that exist only in your skeptical imaginations. The case is invalid, and no proof of ESP whatsoever, because at absolutely no time were the police bound and gagged during the investigation. The deluded FBI CEO should be impeached and replaced with a magician posting an unwinnable prize to get a hold on rational scientific reality. Every sheriff in the USA urgently needs magician training to make them more rational. It's the only way to understand reality. What about the magician in the backseat of every police car? Made mandatory. Don't laugh, it could become a new hit TV show. The alleged great forensic psychic Valerie Morrison should be forced to apply for Randy's $1 million prize as a condition of employment with the FBI, as there is still no proof of ESP whatsoever. She has never even been tied up. Wikipedia says Valerie Morrison is just another fraud. And there is no greater authority than anonymous monkeys on typewriters. So, off you go, skeps. Just for the record, to stay informed, debunk this true crime and conviction on public record, solved by a forensic psychic, below this video. Can't wait to hear from you, laughing out loud.